For most of my life, I thought that there was something wrong with me because I was introverted. Like, I had to explain why I liked quiet mornings and why big groups drained me faster than anything else. But somewhere along the way, I realized that my quiet nature wasn't a flaw. It was actually my superpower. And today I want to share what being an introvert has taught me and how it's shaped the soft, peaceful life that I have here among the pines. Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome back to Solo in the Pines. I live in beautiful Washington State, and this cozy corner of the world has taught me more about myself than I expected. I used to think introversion meant shyness, or that something about me needed to be fixed. But being introverted is really about energy, where you lose it and where you refill it. For me, noisy rooms, heavy conversations, and too many overlapping voices make me feel like I'm shutting down. But soft mornings, quiet rituals, long drives, and being alone in nature, that's where I come back to myself. Introversion isn't hiding from the world, it's choosing the pieces of the world that feel peaceful and letting the rest fade. Some people gain energy from crowds and conversations, but I gain energy from stillness, watching the sky change, sitting with my own thoughts, and maybe you do too, and there is nothing wrong with that. There is so much wisdom in knowing what fills you and what empties you. One of the biggest gifts of introversion is learning to protect your energy without guilt. We live in a world that celebrates loudness, constant availability, constant stimulation, but introverts move differently. We choose our connections carefully. We listen deeply. We feel everything with intensity, even the smallest things. So I stopped forcing myself to be on all the time. I stopped apologizing for needing space or leaving early or choosing quiet over chaos. And honestly, my life became softer and so much more peaceful. I used to judge myself for needing time alone to recharge, but now I see it as essential, like recharging a battery. No one expects their phone to run at 100% nonstop, and we shouldn't expect ourselves either. Being introverted doesn't mean that you're antisocial. It means your spirit needs pockets of peace, and honoring that actually makes you more present for the people that you love. And with the holidays coming up, I've really been thinking about what it means to be introverted this time of year. Because for so long, I felt guilty for not loving the big gatherings, the noise, and the pressure to be everywhere at once. But honestly, introverts experience the holidays in a different and really beautiful way. We find magic in the quiet parts. The decorating slowly, soft lights, peaceful nights at home, choosing only the moments that feel meaningful instead of overwhelming. Being introverted during the holidays doesn't mean you're avoiding people. It means you're celebrating intentionally, and that's something to be proud of. Introverts notice things others might walk right past. Tiny details, shifts in the weather, the atmosphere of a room, the sound of silence. We absorb the world instead of rushing through it. And that sensitivity, the thing we sometimes see as a burden, is actually our greatest strength. We create meaning out of moments. We find entire worlds inside small things. A warm cup between our hands, the glow of a tree on a quiet night, a soft evening alone, the peace of not needing to perform. We don't just live life, we feel it. Being introverted has taught me that I don't have to be loud to have a meaningful life. I don't need to be everywhere or say everything or keep up with the pace of the world. My life can be slow, soft, and intentional and still be full. There is a magic in solitude that introverts understand deeply. Not loneliness, but presence, a quiet sanctuary inside yourself. Solitude is where I reconnect with what matters, where I can breathe without pressure, where I can hear myself think. It's not something to fear, it's something to protect. If you're introverted or sensitive, or you feel you've been different for needing quiet, I hope this reminds you that there's nothing wrong with you. Your quiet nature is powerful, and your sensitivity is a gift. Your need for stillness is not a flaw, it's wisdom. The world needs more people who move gently, more calm in the chaos, and more softness in the noise. And if you're building a peaceful, introverted life, you are not alone. One thing I've learned as an introvert is the quiet power of saying no. Not out loud, not dramatically, just gently choosing what my energy can hold. For so long, I felt like I had to explain myself, why I didn't want to go, why I needed space, why a quiet night at home sounded better than another plan. But learning to say no without guilt has been one of the biggest shifts in my life. Saying no isn't rejecting people, it's protecting the parts of yourself that need calm. It's choosing spaces that feel peaceful instead of overwhelming. It's honoring your limits so you can feel like yourself again. There's so much strength in that kind of softness, the strength to choose what brings you peace. Thank you for spending this quiet time with me. If you're creating a life that feels softer and more intentional, I'm right here with you. See you next time. And if you enjoy these soft, quiet videos, consider subscribing. You're always welcome to stay here in the pines with me. There's a whole little world of calm waiting in the next one.